Hi, I'm Rebecca Owen, and today we're going to talk about how to match outfits. And I'm not an expert, but I do enjoy it, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the way I think about it and help you to hopefully get several outfits out of one outfit. So for example, I got this dress recently. For fun, I just went and stood in my closet and I thought, how many outfits can I make with this one dress? I came up with 7 in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to go through and just show you those different outfits. Number 1, I think this outfit is great for a luncheon or a shower, or it just has a very springy, feminine feel. So I love it for that reason. So I spotted this blouse in my closet because it had yellow in it. So I thought, how can I pair a blouse that's not really meant to be paired with a dress? So you can tie it. As you can see, I did that here, and that also gives some waist definition, which is always a great thing. This blouse is also just like a hand-me-down from my sister Michelle. It's really special because she passed away, so I've got that memory of her, and I didn't buy any new pieces. It's just something I had, and I think it works great. And I'll show you the shoes that I paired with this as well. My husband's telling me to go that way. So I think that these are a great option because they're neutral, so it just kind of fits in that monotone, is that the word? Monochrome, okay, it fits in that monochrome sort of look where it's all sort of the same color. And also, just a little tip on picking shoes that are nude color or that match your legs. It can also elongate your legs, so it can add length and height and just make you look taller. This color is a great option for me because I have short legs and a long torso, so I'm always trying to add length there. As you can see, even when I'm wearing today, I tucked it in so that it would make my legs look longer and make my torso look short. Outfit number 2. This one to me gives like teacher, school, shopping vibes or something. This is the one trendy piece I did buy this season. I know bows and ribbons and all that is very in, but I purposely did not buy a lot of that. Number 1, because I don't really have money, and number 2, because I do know it's going to go out of style very quickly. So I like to stick with more classic clothing that's going to last, more timeless. But this is kind of fun just to have. And speaking of the monochrome feel, this is the same color palette, I would say, as yellow. It's like just a version of yellow, it's just a darker version. I went with this, and then I paired it with flats. These are like flats I've had for years. They're kind of ugly and old, but they work, and I think it kind of fits the style. I don't always get my color combinations right, but I was just thinking like, that's what sisters are for, and they'll keep you on track. Outfit number 3 is just our casual, everyday, running to town, home with the kids, you name it. Denim jacket and a dress is so versatile. If you ever don't know what to wear, grab your denim jacket and you can pretty much pair it with everything but like an evening gown. It has a great way of downplaying what you want, so even if you've got a dress that might be a little bit too dressy to wear every day, if you want to kind of bring it down a notch and make it a great everyday option, grab your denim jacket. I'm gonna grab my sneakers. That kind of just completes the whole feel. So this is another option to a denim jacket. It's the same casual feel, but if you didn't have a denim jacket, you might have a denim shirt. That would work great. So I left it open in this one, and if you had a longer denim shirt, I think it actually would look better because in general, for most women, you don't really want your shirt to end here. You want it to go a little past your hips, or you want it to end at your waist, depending on what shape you are, but for most women, that is true. You want to highlight your waist. You don't want to highlight like where you're usually the widest. A little longer than this would be great. It's a very casual feel because it's open, or you can style it like this. We have the waist highlighted. It just is more of like feminine, casual, great feel. I did kind of button this right above the knot to make it look a little more intentional. So that's something you can do. You can style it with the sleeves rolled up partially or leave them down. I think rolled up would probably be a little more consistent with the style. Pair that with sneakers or even like some pointy flats would be really cute with it. Outfit number 4 is a little bit of a stretch, but I think it works. It's more of an office fit, or you can even wear it to a wedding. I don't feel like I quite had the right blazer. It might work for you if you had the right blazer. I think adding a belt really does elevate it a little bit. Adding a belt in a similar tone of your dress in general can be a good idea, like not having a very high contrasty belt, because a very high contrasty belt will actually kind of cut your torso in half and make you look a little bit shorter and a little more chunky. Whereas if you have something more in the same tone of your dress, This was the best I could do in my closet. It just helps to continue that length and make you look like you're taller. You could combine more of a structured blazer with maybe notches here, and it could be a little oversized, kind of boxy. You could combine that with a flowy dress. Right now that's sort of trending and it's acceptable. I think it's a great combo. I'll show you the shoes I went with and the reasoning behind them. These are just open ankle pumps, I guess you call them. They're just very classic. These also help to lengthen your whole body, bring length to your legs and such, because they don't have an ankle strap. And I think ankle straps are cute. I wear them. I think they're great, but I'm also intentional about wearing these at times because it does lengthen your legs. Also, it doesn't add that chop to your feet as well because they're the same color, or roughly the same color as your skin. Also, just keeping all of these colors in the same tone can also give a naturally elevated feel. This is our probably most obvious color combination that y'all probably thought of first, but I put it last because I wanted y'all to know like there's lots of other options before the most obvious one. White denim jacket. This is actually a linen jacket. It's J. Jill. I got it for $10 at a clothing sale, so I'm really proud of that. You could put a belt on under this. You could pair it with just some classic white sandals, which I already had. And to me, this just screams spring. You've got the wedge heels, got the yellow dress, and the white jacket. It just goes with pretty much anything, just screams spring. Here's an alternative to the white linen jacket. If you don't have that, you have any kind of white sweater, it would work as well. So I have this short sleeve sweater, and I think this actually is slightly elevated from the denim jacket when I wear it to like a church service or something like that. I think it's perfect. So this sweater was a little long, so I did this fun little hack where you just button it up here and crop the sweater. And that works great, so you can look that up. It's a separate video. This is also an option, so if you don't have a denim jacket, look for a white sweater, and I think it will work great. I just thought of an 8th way to style the dress. How about just the way it is? Add a belt and add some slip-on sandals, you know, those brown kind of slide sandals. I think that would be really cute with this, and you can wear that to the beach or to a party or really wherever, and it's gonna look adorable. Just to summarize, when I go shopping, how many ways can I style this dress? And if the answer is really only 1 or 2 ways that I can think of, then it might not be a good option. But if I'm thinking I can wear it with that, I can wear it with denim, I can wear it with white, I can wear it with floral, I can wear it with stripe, then it's probably a good option because you've got like 6, 7, 8 outfits out of this one $40 purchase. Stick with that and you're gonna be on the right track to having a new wardrobe even though you really haven't spent a whole lot of money on a lot of new clothes.